Hi, I'm Dad. Welcome to the road to 40, I says. Hey, what's going on? Grayson drew me that today. He said that was me. You know what sucks? Spinning. As a kid, spinning was one of the funnest things that I can remember. Grayson, I watch him and Griffin spin all the time. They spin like frickin' maniacs. They spin up and down, they spin up on the couch, they jump down on the floor. It blows my mind. I do that now for about 30 seconds and I'm ready to throw up. It sucks. I used to love spinning. Remember when spinning was so much fun? I remember I was probably a little bit too old to be spinning. I'm not sure exactly how old it was. It might have been early high school. I guess high school kids are still assholes, right? You know what I mean? Like, I don't mean like assholes. Like, they're not assholes. I'm just saying that, like, high school kids are what they are. They do dumb things sometimes. I have one. I can say this. I was one. I can say this. I'm a little fired up tonight. I had to unfriend somebody because somebody started a discussion I completely disagreed with. And it finally gets to the point where I was like, wow, this is so unintelligent. And, like, this is so, like, unimportant. Like, we're arguing over this, like, or he was arguing with me. I was just trying to bring up some facts, some points that I've used in my life to get somewhere, and it's just tough letting it go. So finally, I'm like, you know what, this is dumb. Why do I continue? Because this individual who I had to unfriend, I like him. I like him a lot. I think he's an interesting guy. He just has a different perspective on a few things, and I guess a lot of his friends do. And it seems like a lot of his friends are just motorhead jackass morons that never grew up after high school. They were like the playing for the football team and thought for sure, I'll be in the NFL within 3 years and never got there. That's who some of his friends remind me of. But he's an intelligent guy. He's a smart guy. He's a cop or an ex-cop. And just a pretty nice guy. And on most things we agree on. But when it comes to a few things like gun control and stuff, well, it got me fired up. I thought, you know what? If I want to hang out with him, if I want to talk to him, he lives in this town. So I said something nice to him before I left, and I just unfriended him because I just don't want that negative. Oh yeah, baby. I don't want that negativity in my life. Jesus Christ, words, huh? Thank God I got that IGN video popped off. I felt like I wanted to tell a bit of a story about myself. I don't know if you get. Well, it's unlisted, so I guess you guys would have seen it. It's not that I don't want you guys to see it. It's just I feel like it's a different. It's probably this. It's pretty much me. I'll make it public after I get the job. That's how positive I'm staying. Spinning. Yeah, I remember I was probably about 13 or 14 out at night in the yard with a few friends, and we'd just spin. And then we'd lie on our backs and look at the stars, and the whole sky would spin. You remember this. You did this. Like, you should go do it right now. Like, I'm not going to because it's freezing out right now. It's probably freezing everywhere. If you're somewhere warm, you should go outside and spin. Lay down and look at the stars, if you can. The hard thing is weather. And, of course, if you live close to a city, the lights kind of diminish that and fade it and they disappear. That's sad. I remember the few times in my life when I've been in places where there's very little to no, unnatural light. Everything comes from the moon and the stars. And that's why, like, I would love to visit a desert. Or, like, places like that where there's no lights around. Especially, well, not near, like, Las Vegas, but anywhere in the desert. I've done it, me and, who was it? Chris Lambert. I told you guys about Chris Lambert. I had only known him about 3 months. All our friends backed out on a camping or a hiking trip up to New Hampshire we were going to take for a week. And so me and him, after I'd only known him, like, really briefly, it was a great trip. Like, very fun trip. I always thought, like, we would remain closer friends after that trip. Just because it was the first time I'd ever hiked, like, a mountain other than Monadnock, but that's lame. It's like a hill. And we never did. I mean, we're still friends, but we're just not close. We don't share our personal secrets. We'll comment and say happy birthday on our birthdays on Facebook, but that's about it. Anywho, that's not my point. My point is that... What is my point? Where was I going? Where the hell am I? Who are you people? Oh, spinning. We didn't spin, but we were staying at Indian Head Resort, which there's a little bit of light. It's a very small town there. It's on the western end of the Kangamangas Highway. And it's really quiet there. It's really peaceful. It's really beautiful. A lot of wild animals. Unbelievable hiking to do up there. And within about 40 minutes, you can get to a little bit larger city. Not huge by any stretch of the imagination, but if you want to go to a really small one level, still looks like it's from the 70s mall, you can do that. If you want to go buy used books, there's a used book salesman. You know, it's not huge. There's, you know, a Sears maybe or something like that. I bet you now there's a Walmart and a Target and all that. It's sad. It's funny how when I think back to like the late 70s, early 80s, I can remember, I know I talked about this the other night, everything seems like it's almost like in a, not a sepia tone, but a washed out yellow tone, kind of like the old photographs that you see now. Let me just get to my point with the stars. Chris and I lay down in the middle of Route, actually I think it's part of Route 93. I think it connects through. It almost turns like anti-highway for a while. No, I think you do get off of the highway. And just lying on the cement and knowing that we didn't really have to worry about cars. Like, we could look both ways, there was no cars. And even if we could see it, it would be miles off, well, maybe a mile or so off in either direction. And I remember looking up for the first time, I think maybe in my life or ever since I was a kid, looking up and seeing billions of stars just peppering the sky like somebody just flicked paint or like dropped salt on a piece of black paper or something. It was just absolutely awe-inspiring to me, and I knew that I wanted to live somewhere like that. And here it's not bad. I'd like to shoot out, somebody had, or no, they hadn't shot it out, our street light right in front of our house went out for a while, and it was awesome because there's some right up the road from us, but it made it easier to see the sky, and I miss seeing the sky like that. And I miss being able to spin without throwing up. Like, you know what, when I'm done with this video, maybe I'll record it. That's what I'm going to do. I'll record it when I'm done. It's going to be cold, and I'm probably going to get attacked by a rabid coyote or deer or bunny, skunk, raccoon. We've had 3 little baby raccoons. I showed you them. That's right. Getting a little senile in my old age. Bear with me, okay? What do you think of this versus... Did you see the 2-minute video from earlier that just explained why I didn't do a video last night? Or my planned video last night? Maybe, actually I'm working on it. I think this half of this video will be very nice to do a commentary on. I don't know, I just thought it'd be funny. Then I think it'd be funny to do a commentary over the commentary and just till there's so many little pictures on the screen you just can't see anything anymore and the voices just make a single solitary humming in your ears and your head blows up. My plan is going together. Oh, did I say that out loud? I did, didn't I? Oh no! This is awful. Look what I just found over here. My slide. Let's see if I can position this. No, I can't. Well, I guess I can. With Dr. Carl Mitchin hiding under it. Hey, Dr. Carl, how you doing tonight? Not bad, Mr. Oliveira. Thanks for letting me out of my glass cage. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Anytime. Anywho, spinning was fun, and seeing the stars in all their glory is just an amazing thing. For the life of me, I can't remember what I actually wanted to talk about tonight. I knew I've been trying to stick with the Christmas theme, and I had some kind of Christmas theme, but I can't remember. Why do people still send me not friends requests, stupid game requests? I literally have posted on my page before, like, I may be your good friend, but I am never going to accept your gaming request. I'm so tired of that. Like, I don't have time for that. Who got time for that? I should have recorded the other camera tonight. Really didn't think that out. Yeah, might as well start it rolling. Hey, did I ever show? I've showed you guys this, right? It's pretty neat. It's not a bad little camera. I am very happy with the outcome. Oh Jesus. Problem is later on I have to sync everything. Obviously, I'm going to have to edit this. Hey, it's me. Okay, back to basics, my friends. I've got nothing Christmas really today. I did want to talk about let's go with this. Let's roll with this. This will be fun. This will give us something else to talk about. What are your top 5 favorite Christmas presents of all time? A lot of you, it's probably easy. Or, you can think of your top 3 immediately, or top 2, or something. I don't remember really anything I ever received for and on Christmas unless it's in a picture. Like, isn't that a funny thing? I'm sure, like, a lot of people can remember, oh, I got a pony, or I got, a bike, or I got a guitar. That's the only one I can kind of remember. I had a picture of me. My very first electric guitar that I got, I was 16 years old. I had an acoustic for about 10 years. Oh, no, I think my dad was still alive. No, maybe not. I may have been 7 or 8. Maybe, let's say 7. Was the first one, but I never really played it. I went to the next door neighbor. He played guitar, and oh, that's awful. I'm cutting that out. I'm sorry. I'll put the reaction afterwards. I just said something awful, just terrible. Ignore it, please. Damn, Christmas. Okay, so that's the only thing. I got this speaker built into my guitar. 16 years old. It was 1989, 88. Anyway, it's been 23 years, I believe it is. So in 2 years, it'll be 25 years playing guitar. And I haven't gotten that good through all the years, but I enjoy playing. My friend Jelaine put up another video. Let me link to it right here. It's a review of Mockingjay Part 1. I haven't seen anything outside of the very first movie. I've read all the books, and I like the first one a lot. The last 2 did nothing for me whatsoever. I felt like it was just all rehash. I saw a path that was laid out that I'm glad, it wasn't predictable and they went down that path. However, I do like, I don't know, I guess your typical happy ending stories. Sometimes it's nice to have a twist ending, but sometimes you just want a happy ending story. Spoiler alert. I'll put that beforehand because I'm terrible at that. I'm awful. But it was an interesting review, and I get to see some other people I haven't seen I might have seen them at Corey's wedding, which would have been the last time I saw a lot of people. Actually, I saw a lot of people last time I went up to go look at a house in New Hampshire, which was a beautiful house. But that was very briefly one night, and I think I was well into a few White Russians at that point. Speaking of which, anywho, I can't tell you. I think I got the Atari 2600 for my 2nd birthday, 4th birthday. It was probably more for my dad. He was way into nerdliness. He just passed it on through his genes. Or as I like to say, his dungarees. Yeah, isn't that a funny thing? I mean, that goes to show you, I think, when you really look back on your life, what the most important things are. And I can see those memories in my head of lying down in the middle of the road in New Hampshire looking at the stars with an old friend. I can remember spinning as a child, like, during the day. I can smell spring in the air. And it's just beautiful. And those are the best things that I can remember. They're not presents. They're not things that someone gave me to possess. It was moments and memories and spinning and Christmases and I don't know. It was a different time. I mean, I guess our parents can say that too, but it's sad that things move on and some things that you really love about the past kind of die off and some of them you just can't do anymore, like spinning and jumping. When somebody tells you, hey, you're looking great, you put on a few more pounds though, huh? You know it's time to get off your ass and grab the old eye of the tiger. Yarr, I don't know where the hell I was going with that. You like my little outro thing? I stole that from my friend. Yeah. Well, not exactly stole. The idea I stole, and I really liked it. That's a great idea. So, here we go. I hope that goes the right way. Otherwise, it's going to look real dumb. I'll do it the other way just to be safe. Thank you guys for always coming out. I'm sorry I didn't have too much of a Christmas themed thing tonight. I guess I touched on it. Don't forget to make somebody smile tomorrow. Do your best to make somebody smile tomorrow. Somebody you don't know. Go out of your way. Be awkward. Be different. It's the best. I think as soon as you start letting go of those threads of normality and like allowing yourself and your inner child out again, life starts getting better. Like, it's easy to grow old and bitter quickly. And to suddenly be able to feel this way, I feel like I have become, I've talked about the last 100 episodes or so about if I had one thing I could change about myself, it would be to more patient. And I feel like I've become observant of myself and aware of everything that's going on. And I can do that, and I can separate myself from myself. You know what I mean? And I found peace in that, and I found a lot more patience with my kids and my family, and just realizing you don't need to blow up. You don't need to get so upset about things. Like, life is too short. Things are unimportant. I'm scratching my back. Very close to the top of my bum, though. Nonetheless, it's itchy, so I'm going to itch it. Will I edit it out? Likely not. Make yourself a better person tomorrow than you were today, tomorrow. You know what I need to do? I just need to record this whole ending outro one time and just slap it in that little box at the end. That way I don't have to sign off every night. I can save a little bit of time, maybe talk a little bit longer. I know you guys love that, especially when I get off these tangents. Tangents. Feel free to follow me on the social media. You see all the links here, and they're listed below. That's how I'm going to do it from now on. Definitely comment. Give me something to talk about. Share these with anybody who you know who might like them. Live life to the fullest, man. Go dance in the rain. Love every moment of life, because you never know when that last moment's going to come for you. It's coming for you. Oh, that sucks. That I lose the audio. I need to get a microphone for this camera. Any suggestions on a cheap mic I can get for the Sony? Probably just an 1/8 inch in. Can I use this? I guess I should look into that first. Okay. You guys have a super wonderful night. Hopefully I'll have my little commentary up for this. I think it'd be fun. I don't know. Maybe not. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But I'll do it once. I'll do anything once. I'm trisexual. I'll try. No, that's stupid. I think Corey said that to me once. All right. You guys take care of one another. You guys take care of one another. And I'll see you guys a little bit further on down the road to 40. Thanks, guys. Take care. Oh, you're still rolling, aren't you? Well, now that he's gone, let's talk. No. I don't know what to talk about. This is like the credit footage. I wish I had credits to roll. I wish I was anybody behind here. Oh, hey, Raul, can you get the mic? Yeah, the boom is a little low, okay? Yeah, there's nobody over there. It's just you and me. You and me and this other guy make 3. There's 3 of us, and we're singing a song for love around the world and everybody in it. Let's forget that we poured syrup on our toast. I like syrup on my toast. All right, you bastards. I'll see you guys later.